But my day was about to get a lot worse.
Go to the next room. I can't find Ganon to the death. I don't have the right equipment.
Please, you could be defeated by Black Manta. Don't make it sound as though equipment would matter. Besides, you understand that Ganon isn't really that bad. He's a jobber, only in it for the paycheck. It's his job to take the fall. He's actually nice. If you say so. I do. Let's go.
Wow! You stole the final screen wholesale. Very impressive.
Are you ready, Ganon?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready to bust some skulls.
Doesn't sound like a jobber to me.
Sure he is. Now, Wiseman, why don't you entertain him while I explain the rules of the final round?
Patra has the map.
Sounds like a yes to me. Rules are simple. After a short question and answer session, the winner gets to choose who goes first against Ganon.
Eyes of Skull has a secret.
I'm sure even you can comprehend the tactical advantages and disadvantages of each choice. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
What, should I revert to one silver word so you can understand?
Since Link's translator is now plastered over the floor, do I win the Q&A session?
Ganon, do you know what this will do to our ratings?
Bastard lied. Didn't even find a frickin' rupee in there.
With Link's translator gone, we decided who would face Ganon first with a coin toss. Tails, looks like it's Link's choice.
So, you gonna chicken out, or face Ganon first?
And I believe Link has opted to go last, taking the chance, the very small chance, that Alex will win.
Hey, you're supposed to fight him because I dissed you! This isn't the way it works. The secondary character is supposed to fight and lose, and then the brave hero is supposed to avenge him.
I'll be sure to tell Link.
But he was gonna soften him up!
I think with the number of times Link has fought Ganon, he would have done more than soften him up. Now, have fun with your fight. And there it was, the moment of awkward silence before the fight. There is a certain poetry to battle, and the time before a battle is like the title of a poem.
See these guns? They're gonna be firing a full auto on your face, punk.
I think the title of this battle would be known as Beatdown.
You think you've got me beat, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I may not have strength, or cunning, or a cool weapon, or magical powers, but I have the one thing that you cannot take away from me. The one thing that will overcome any adversity, unlock any prison, defeat any foe. The human heart!
Sounds useful. Think I'll rip yours out.
Damn you, Anthony Robbins. Meanwhile... Ah, Dr. Beckler, I was hoping to speak with you.
How goes the show?
Everything is proceeding as I had foreseen. Alex will not survive for long. Soon the last threat to selfishness and divisiveness in the world will be gone. Thus the ideals of the weakest link shall become the rule of this place. Social Darwinism shall reign supreme. Ha 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 ha!
Please don't do that thing with the flames again.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Name's Lucca. Little tip. Don't announce your plans next to the women's bathroom.
Well, there it is. I've been looking for that.
So Alex is actually a destined hero, huh?
I suppose you'll wish to stop my plans now.
Lavos, the Destroyer, manipulated the path of human evolution for millions of years, encouraging humans to become intelligent, adaptive, and above all, aggressive, to obtain for itself all that it could. As much as I hate it, all our culture, our science, our art arises from this destructive drive. Our individual selfishness makes the whole strong. It's painful, but it's true.
Thus it has been, and it always shall be. The ideals of unity are just an illusion. They are meant to give the weak a sense of safety. Reason and enlightened self-interest should be the only guide in life. You understand?
Doesn't take a genius to figure that out, which I am. Only one catch. I'm curious about Alex's destiny. I wish to learn more.
That's hardly possible now. His demise is assured.
Let me rephrase that in a way your rational, objective mind can understand. Wondershot here can punch a hole through 2 feet of reinforced concrete. If that doesn't convince you, I can cast Flare, which will vaporize steel. Does that persuade your self-interest?
I hate smartasses.
Now, are you ready to stop this nonsense?
Beckler, you do have a way to deal with her, I assume?
Of course. A friend of mine who specializes in robotic design. This design is so perfect, it can only be called the Met. You might as well give up now. You can't win against that.
Right. After I vaporize it, you're next, Beckler, for wasting my time.
Is it named after the museum or the team?
Die.
Well, it would be nicer if it absorbed the shot instead of deflecting it.
That's like 1,500 points of damage it deflected.
And so, Alex's fate is sealed. I floated alone in the darkness. No sensation, no feeling, no anything. And then I saw a light. Tiny at first, it seemed to grow. I sensed that I was approaching it, that it was coming for me. It was apparent to me what had happened. I had died, and now I went to face my creator. That's when I started to worry. I mean, what if Jack T. Chick was right? What if God was super pissed at me for playing D&D? What if he was going to smite my ass for all the times I masturbated in my life? And 3 times a day for 10 years? That's a hell of a lot of smiting. The light approached and I grew anxious for the moment of truth. Was God a loving and forgiving deity who cared for his children? Or a vengeful father who is quick to anger and slow to forgive? And then the light was upon me. And in the light, I saw a form. It was then that I thought that I had found truth. Merciful heavens! All my pain, my suffering, my confusion, my whole life suddenly made perfect sense. God was white trash.
Climb aboard, Slim, and hurry it up. Gotta pick up some Pabst on the way.
I am just so fucking screwed. After a single stop at a 5 and dime, I was taken to my final destination, to meet my fate. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to drink and fly?
I just took a little sip. I am not drunk.
You're glowing Pabst Blue, and you crashed 3 times.
The terrain is very tricky around here.
We're in a formless void. There is no terrain.
Well, at least I didn't mistake a fairy for a god. Of all the nerve.
Oh, right, I forgot. I still haven't met the big guy. What's he like?
First of all, she is a woman, you male chauvinist pig. And she's coming right now, idiot.
She? Well, now, that explains the universe. Wait, it isn't Linus Morissette, is it? That would be very unclean.
Still tight tongue, and show the proper respect. All hail the wise and beautiful.
Holy shit! Princess Zelda is God? No wonder your name's in all the games.
Well, you certainly are the flatterer, Alexander.
Shut up.
But you are confused in this matter. I am not—
Get it through your head, stupid face. You're not gonna meet God. You're not dead.
I'm not? You fucking drunk bitch! You could have killed me when we crashed!
Seraphina, I thought I told you to take care of that drinking problem, dear.
I don't have a drinking problem.
You opened a keg with your teeth!
It keeps them strong.
Of course, dear. Now run along and wash that stench off. I need to talk to Alexander Williams alone.